So when it comes to dealing with these interruptions and dropped calls that I was talking about, my number one advice would be to use a wired connection whenever possible. Use an Ethernet cable. It decreases the amount of dropped calls, the audio quality remains consistent, and it avoids breaking immersion. The first 12 interviews I did were over a wireless connection, and I got a lot of inconsistent sound quality, which led to a lot of the repeat and verify that I was talking about earlier. I know a lot of computers don't have an Ethernet port, but if you do have access to a wired connection, I would definitely suggest it. Another thing is use an external voice recorder. So I use the Sony PX digital voice recorder. A lot of the software does have a recording feature installed, but if something happens during the interview to your computer, to the application, some sort of error occurs, you will lose the whole interview. And that, like, there's nothing worse than that. If you don't have a digital voice recorder, you can use your phone. Like, any external recording device works. It's a good backup as well. You can use both. You want to secure a quiet room so the recording is crisp and clear. And you also want to use the mute button so that there isn't an echo when the participant is speaking. Finally, you want to test your equipment often before every single interview. Make sure you test your mic, speakers, headphones, recorder. Make sure there's enough space left on the recorder. Make sure, like in my computer, the mic stops working when I close it and I have to restart it for it to start working again. So I make sure to restart before every interview. So make sure you know your equipment and check it as much as possible.